Conflicts like Iraq have led to new forms of warfare. One of the weapons favored by Iraqi insurgents is the IED, the improvised explosive device, crude homemade bombs that are detonated by remote control. Every one of the items on this dusty shelf, the remote-controlled toys, the walkie-talkies, the cordless phones, has been used to kill coalition soldiers and Iraqis who help them. This small building at US military headquarters in Baghdad is where evidence is collected and examined from thousands of bombs. Ken Chisholm is one of 20 experts working here.
I've done more bombing investigations in 3.5 weeks than I have in 17 years as an ATF agent.
Gathering the evidence is dangerous work. When teams respond to a bombing, a second bomb often awaits them. New, faster and more agile robots are helping soldiers keep their distance from the bombs. Using a remote control, specialists guide the robots to the bomb. They use the robot's extending arm and cameras to figure out the type of ordnance and how to deal with it. Sometimes that means blowing it up to avoid accidental detonation. The fragments they carry back have convinced these experts that the bombers are getting increasingly high-tech.
The volume and then the sophistication is something that we haven't seen.
In 2 short years, the bombers have gone from using remote-controlled toys to detonate bombs, easy to work but not very precise, to far more complicated detonators with much greater power. The devices can be activated from miles away. The insurgents can spot a Humvee passing and detonate the bomb almost instantaneously. And they are apparently getting their expertise from the internet.
The information is available on how to make homemade explosives.
The forensic specialists have learned a great deal about the bombs, but it hasn't made it any easier to find the people using them. A new robot originally designed to function in the operating room during surgery may also be a key tool in preventing devastating scenarios such as the explosion of a dirty bomb. Bomb experts have been using remotely operated robots for years. Robots have given them the ability to inspect suspicious packages and detonate them from a safe distance. But what happens when a bomb can't be blown up, as is the case with so-called dirty bombs that would release dangerous radioactive material? Or what if a bomb is located in an area where an explosion isn't an option? In the past, bomb experts have had to risk life and limb in their attempt to defuse it. Tom Lowe is the head of engineering and technology at SRI International. He and his team say they have the answer: the mobile M7 robot.
If we do at some point have a threat from a dirty bomb or have a charge placed on a target that's just far too valuable to risk the device being detonated, a device like our robot could be brought in place to do a more surgical deactivation of the system.
The M7 was originally designed as a surgical robot with funding from the US Department of Defense. It was created to perform the same tasks as a human surgeon, but in extreme locations such as a battlefield or during spaceflight. The system can be operated by telepresence and offers a surgeon the same sensory experience as conventional surgery. Lowe has modified the M7 and mounted it on a Segway system to make it mobile. He says it is the ideal answer for diffusing the next generation of bombs.
This system is capable of doing anything that a bomb expert would do if they were able to operate with their hands on a device like this, but to do it remotely in a safe environment. It gives them a sense of touch called haptics. It transmits the very subtle information about texture and vibration of what they're feeling back to the operator. So it's very much like they're actually there.
Haptic technology allows communication through touch and is increasingly used in remote robotic interfaces. Lowe says the M7 is still in development, but with extra funding, SRI is looking forward to producing the first of its robots for commercial use.